Time by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Madison Bumgarner will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Beckham is up with it, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
Now to the plate, number 23. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches. Next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there. Don't ground into a double play.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third, and he'll get in there safely.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and a chance to add to his National League RBI lead if he can deliver right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Stanton, the runner at third with no outs. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Into the box, Carlos Santana, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Bumgarner, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Davis. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they get the double play.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. He's set, and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. Arroyo has it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pirates lead it 3-0. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Ryan Lawrence. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, one guy that's been struggling a bit is Hunter Pence. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Now in the box, Gordon Beckham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. Reyes, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
At the plate, Starling Marte. First offering on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Grounded softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play. A flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out. So stepping in, number 23, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And it's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Pirates leave one. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Josh Hamilton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Pirates 3 and the Giants nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The next 1-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope, and a curveball that time that broke too low.
No strike.
One out, nobody on. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Drilled on the ground is short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Santana at second. Davis on at first with 2 down. Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Pirates strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Christian Arroyo, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Arroyo, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And there's ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Full sets. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Lawrence is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. One left for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
This one for Crawford is short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Garrett Cole. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Arroyo is there. And quickly there are two away.
The batter, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Gordon Beckham.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Ball 1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Beckham waits. Here's the 1-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Buster Posey now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping into the box, Josh Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Beckham over at second. Hamilton is over at first with one away. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. So striding forward now, number 23. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Nope. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Running now is McCutcheon. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Santana absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in now, Chris Davis. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
1-0 the count. McCutcheon, the runner at third. Santana on second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. He's in there for strike 1. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 32 now for the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time. High pop up. Belt is there. And that's the 3rd out. But 4 score for the Buccos on this grand slam home run. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's the Pirates 7 and the Giants nothing. Digging in, Christian Arroyo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Bumgarner hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Number 35.
Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Pirates have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the matter ruled out.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Colton Wong.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ryan Lawrence would be next. The 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now at the plate, Ryan Lawrence. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Wong is off at first with 2 away. Sliders in for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Darren O'Day gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Garrett Cole getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit on the ground toward the left. To his left, Arroyo. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 23.
Now batting, number 23. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lawrence on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gordon Beckham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Jared Hughes takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Jared Hughes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Beckham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
The 3-1 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lawrence. 1 away. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lawrence on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Chris Davis now.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Hunter pencils. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cecil comes set. 0-1 on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A wave and a miss.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To Beckham at second. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Logan Morrison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Way out in front. Morrison, originally from the state of Missouri. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Reyes, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And there goes Reyes. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lawrence. And that's the second out of the inning. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. George Cantos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they're still in control, 7-0. Cody Allen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Andres Santana will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Lawrence. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2-2 the count. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, number 15, Gordon Beckham.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Giants down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. The Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Yusmeiro Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Stepping up to the plate, number 23. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 23.
He's set, and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Stanton is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Outside, 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch hit down the third base line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And not in time as the run scores.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here it comes, 2-0. Chopped in front of home plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
T.J. McFarland comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Davis leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready now, Jose Reyes. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they're not going to get him at third. So runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Peter Borges will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Peter Borges.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Bucks out in front, 12-0. Lewis Coleman will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Lewis Coleman.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Coleman playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Josh Hamilton, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3, 3-0. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. There's ball 4.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Justin Wilson enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. From the stretch, a fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Grounded to first. Reyes on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Buccos with a division best 102nd team win. Garrett Cole wins his 17th game of the season. Madison Bumgarner was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park. And remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.